So now in this video, we are going to have a look at the conjugation of first category verbs. There are verb. Okay. So we will practice this with the help of certain examples. So to quickly revise first, if you look at the right, I did write the conjugation of verb parler. It means to speak. So that's how I would conjugate. Je parle avec E à la fin. At the end, I would put E. And then if I write tu parles, it means you speak. So I write S. And with il parle, I just write E. Same as in je parle. Okay. Now we will talk about plurals. How to pronounce them. Nous parlons. I do pronounce the way I write it. Nous parlons. Also note the conjugation, right? With nous, it's always parlons. O-N-S. Okay? And then comes vous. Avec vous, c'est vous parlez. E-Z à la fin. Okay? And then comes il parle. So it's same. But the way that we write it, it's E-N-T in the end. Okay? So you have to be very careful when I pronounce je parle, tu parles, il parle. I pronounce them in the same way. I repeat once again. Je parle, tu parles, il parle, and il parle. You see, all parle. But the way I write it, you have to memorize these endings, as this will help you to write it well. You have to think of the subject which is being talked of, and then you have to, from what you have learned, the endings, then you have to write that very ending. I can tell you one more thing. It's like a mathematical rule. When you say tu parles, it ends with s. Okay, so 100% all the verbs that you're going to conjugate with you have to put s at the end, no matter the tense, whether it's present, future, continuous, no matter what, you have to put s at the end. So you should not make this mistake at least. Okay. So so I have some exercises just for the first category verbs ending in er. In English it's er, en français c'est er. Okay. So the verb is parler. I would write, because of je parle. See, I just wrote single e à cause du je, because of je parle français. It means I speak French. Next is tu aimes les films d'action. So it means you like action films. So see, avec tu, what's the ending? Es. Okay. So for now, you should only concentrate on the endings and the subject. If you don't know what these means, les films d'action, if you speak English already, you should know that I'm talking about films and these are action films. We will get into details in the further videos, but for now, it's the subject, that's tu, and how it gets conjugated. Next is il écoute de la musique classique. So see, avec il, same as I explained here in parle, same way. So we can see that écouter is the verb ending in er, same as the verb parler. So it's very simple to conjugate it. Moving forward, so we take the verb étudier. So it's also the verb ending in er. So how will we conjugate it? Avec nous, on. We will put on at the end. We take the base, that's étudie, and then we will add ons at the end. So it becomes nous étudions pour l'examen. It means we study for the exam. Next is the verb jouer. Jouer is the same verb, verb. Okay. So when you want to conjugate that verb with vous, you have to write it vous jouez. So the ending should be z au final. Okay. Vous jouez au football. It means you play football. Next comes the verb travailler. Travailler means to work in English. So here Elle, these are women or lots of girls. The gender is feminine. Okay. So Elle travaille. So you see here, same as in il parle. So same as in that, we write Elle travaille. Okay. Dans un bureau. It means they work. Okay. So it should come here. They work in the office. So what is they here? It's all ladies or all women. Okay. So it's L. Had it been L just without S, so it would have been this. Singular. Elle travaille avec juste un E à la fin. As in, je parle. So there should not be any confusion. Okay. Since it's plural, so this is how you have to conjugate it. Okay. So let's look at some other exercises. So Marie is any name, French name. Regard, the verb is regarder. So it's the same verb. Okay. So to conjugate that verb, you have to put e because it's third person singular. Okay. La télévision tous les jours, tous les soirs, pardon. Soir means evenings. Okay. So it gets translated to Mary watches TV in the evenings. Next comes habiter. The verb habiter is also a category verb. How would we conjugate that? Nous habitons avec nous. The sujet est nous and we add ons on at the end. So this is the base, habit. So we take the base as is and then we conjugate it with ons. Dans une grande maison. Moving forward. Il mange des fruits tous les jours. So il, you see here, it's for masculine. So masculine. It could be men or it could be, let's say, 5 women or and 1 man. Okay. And then also we call it ill because there is 1 man into it. Okay. So for that, it could be all men. It could be majority of women and 1 man. Then also we call it the subject is il. Okay. The pronom. En français c'est pronom, mais in English it's subject. So subject. Okay. So this subject, this is verb. The verb we conjugated in to in relation to the subject. Okay. According to the subject. So it becomes il mange des fruits tous les jours. They eat fruits every day. Next is the verb donner. So let's do this example. Vous donnez des cours de français. Okay. So à cause de vous, because of vous, the sujet, we have to add this ending ez. Okay. So the verb is donner. We take the same base donn and after that we add ez. So this was just guys of how we conjugate the verbs and how we use this verb and try to make sentences out of that. If you like the content, please give it a like, and share it with your friends who are learning French, and they can also get help because of that. Thanks for watching.